All right, my friends, welcome back to Baddy Smash. I am AJ0. I am here with the champ himself, KK. To kick things off tonight, we've got a banger for Chris. Superiority, Candy Jack versus DPG. KK, how are you, my friends?
I am so excited for another week of Baddy Smash, and I am more excited that we get to watch this match right away. Both these players have been really working on these characters. I think we've seen more success from DPG's Joker than Candy's Game & Watch. But we'll have to see how this match goes.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see this. Real quick, folks in the chat, let us know how volume is. We did change to using Discord for voice. I just want to make sure everything is as right as I think it is here. As this is some great ledge control here from Candy, just looking for it, not able to confirm,
no.
though.
Yeah, this is big. If he was able to secure that stock with no mileage of Arsene, that would have been a huge lead for Candy. But Chris DPG is going to have a chance to get maybe a few more Arsene hits. No. Wow, maybe just one Arsene hit there. And now it's gone.
Yeah, just this is a Game & Watch clinic through the first minute here from Candy, who it's been inconsistent when he's on the Game & Watch. But this has been more consistent, less in.
Oh, he entered the Meister avatar state there. Oh, the 3-up smashes. He's learning. He's learned how to play Game & Watch.
Yeah, man, and DPG just looks lost right now. This is rough. Game & Watch, when it's on, it can be hard to approach, and there it is. Candy with the first blood.
Yeah, really got no mileage out of Arsene at all. Candy did a really good job of staying away and just getting the hits to chip away at that meter. Uh-oh. Okay. We're back. That was a little bit, made me nervous there.
Yeah,
halfway to our Arsene, though.
Storyline-wise, that I'm really excited about in this game. There's obviously, if you listen to the podcast, you've been watching the last couple of weeks or in the preseason, a lot of hype on Chris DPG, but he, you know, I hear these crazy things on the podcast, like, oh, is he a contender to win the season? Like, no, absolutely he is not. He has not beaten a single player in that conversation yet. And he does need to prove that he can handle that before he's in those kind of conversations. And so far, it is not looking good for the Penetrator.
Yeah, this is kind of surprising me. I was expecting this to be more even, and there's another stock. Just the last hit of the back air. Game & Watch backer is such a good move to catch people, and Candy Jack just really good at using that to get that edge guard. Now he's kind of running away with the game here. That's the problem with Joker. When you don't have Arsene and you can't find the fair one drag downs, it can be pretty difficult to secure a kill.
Yeah, and
even on a light character.
I'm already feeling like we've got a character swap coming up. DPG just, and this is something I see out of him on a lot of characters. He just does not grab enough. Candy is so empowered to sit there and shield as long as he wants. And now Candy on the verge of a 3-stock here if he can just keep a little momentum rolling.
Yeah, this is really surprising to me. I mean, Chris DPG has just really not found his footing. Finally gets an F smash, but nothing on the Arsene meter. He's going to have to either Rebels guard or just play very well.
Yeah, man, this is going to take a Leo-esque comeback at this point. I mean,
he's playing the right character for it. Here we go. Maybe too little too late, but...
Yeah,
half Arsene.
And he was some great spacing on these aerials, just keeps mixing up the shield pressure. And I love this going super deep.
Oh,
doesn't confirm.
He's so close to another Arsene. Here he is. Okay. He's gonna have to play really well. He can get a stock here. Oh, but every hit is just chipping away at that meter.
Yeah, Candy's spacing is just so immaculate here. And there it is, down air off the top. A nice victory from Candy, and he's going to take a 1-0 and I think force a little bit of a character swap onto Mr. DPG here.
Yeah, I don't know. He's been really confident in the Joker. He's been practicing a lot in friendlies, in kind of the main nightly grind session group. His Joker has taken quite a few games off of me in friendlies too, but that was just a really good showing from the Game & Watch. I do like Ike in this matchup too, just because Game & Watch is so light, and up B will probably kill him at 80 on the edge. But a bunch of moves that Candy likes to use with the Game & Watch are going to be safe, and he's going to be able to shield that up B as DPG uses it out of shield, and he's going to be able to get a big punish. Man, I just feel like Nair to up air would kill Game & Watch at like 80 as well. It's just so light.
I would definitely be in favor of seeing the Ike here or anything else.
I also wouldn't be surprised if he sticks with the Joker. He was starting to find the footing there at the end. Maybe just a little bit of stream nerves, maybe knowing that he's playing a top player. Oh, but there it is. Okay.
Is going to be the
Here's
Ike.
the Ike. Be ready for a lot of up Bs from both these players.
How exciting.
I think we could see some early kills both ways. Ike's recovery is very exploitable. Chris usually does a good job at using side B to make it back. Oh my goodness. Cooking him breakfast here.
Yeah, one thing to watch for here, you can see Candy loves to force Chris to approach. It's one thing he said about DPG before is the DPG is a run forward, a hold left player. And those are usually the kind of players that Candy just really uses and abuses. So we'll see here if he can keep it up here, because that was a greedy option, nearly kills.
Uh-oh. This is dangerous. Good side B, makes it back. Ooh, one more up air could do it at this percent. Battlefield does have a higher ceiling though.
Yeah, but
Not really sure why it was picked. Maybe a little bit of safety, because if Chris up B's in the middle, he'll land on the platform, make it harder to punish. Good recovery there. That's greedy, but it pays off.
That was so bad
there
from Candy.
Yeah, I think he thought he was going to land on the platform.
Oh, I love it! Let's
He
go!
did kill him!
Double!
He's done that to me so many times!
He's taunted, he's feeling himself now. That is pure penetration gameplay right there.
I mean, Game & Watch could probably recover from down there if the spike zone didn't apply. Because his recovery is just so big. Oh my goodness!
And this is exactly what we were hoping to see with the Ike. So much. Hold your shield, Candy. You're better than this.
Oh, that's why Chai was saying Ike's up B is bad because it clipped him. It didn't have him in. But this is just a huge lead.
Yeah, I mean, how many moves won't kill at this point?
Oh man! Apparently back here.
I thought he was gonna SD there. Just GG
Oh
going
man!
next.
There's the there's the holding shield. Now Chris has to watch himself here.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He just needs to watch himself win, I guess.
Absolute freelo there for DPG, and just like that, we've got a game 3. There was so little damage.
2 kills from the upbeat. Yeah, it's right. I mean, is that an SD? That's an SD for the Baddy bet counter. I think the Baddy bet of the week.
Oh man, that was
an SD with a purpose.
That was a hilarious game. I can't wait to see what the hell's gonna happen in game 3 here. Is Candy gonna put his Game & Watch to the test here, see if he can turn things around with gameplay, or is he gonna go play Link or perhaps another character? I know I have been on the train of I do not think Candy's Game & Watch is that good, but Candy has been very adamant that these seeding stage games are he doesn't care when there's no stakes. So it wouldn't shock me to see him ride this Game & Watch.
Yeah, I think, like you said before, it's really tough to have a hold forward mentality against Candy's Game & Watch. I mean, maybe not if you're Chris DPG's Ike though, but what I've found is playing patient and making the Game & Watch approach is how you beat him. But here we go, Candy's stage choice. We've seen back-to-back 2 stocks, so that just means this has to go last hit, right? Last stock, last hit. That's how it works.
You can hope. So it is going to be PS2. Not
music
shocking.
too. Starting out with the bacon again.
And so
Pancakes or sausage.
We'll see here. There were
whatever.
so many uncharacteristic mistakes out of Candy in that game. The number of times she just dropped shield in like really simple situations. It's just not like him. I do think this is a defensible choice here to stay with the Game & Watch, because I do think if you're Candy, you can come away from that game thinking you can just gameplay difference and be fine.
Yeah, definitely. But right now, Chris is giving him a little bit of his own medicine with the up B's out of shield. I think the platform placement too will be helpful. We did see a few forward smashes catch the battlefield platform last game, and that won't be able to happen this game on this stage with the same positioning. But a much more even game so far.
Yeah.
Oh, that Nair was so close to hitting. We haven't seen any down smashes really from the Game & Watch. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Oh, no jump.
So
Man,
much better for Candy.
Game Watch
here.
really gets away with down air landings a ton.
Yeah, Candy doing a great job of just playing this to kind of his speed here. It's even though it's very close here, it's at his tempo, which is the important thing after last game.
Yeah. These up Bs out of shield aren't going to be killing, but it's going to be adding up. Big down air there. Oh, questionable. Oh, can't do much. Okay.
Yeah, not too huge of a punish.
I mean, DPG will be fine with that. Yeah, at this percent, these little hits aren't going to be doing much of a difference. Oh, but actually, that damage is just enough to make that back air kill. Oh, and there we go.
Reads it wrong. We got an even game at 2 stocks apiece here. Like you said, this is
Here we go again.
shaping up to be a much closer one.
Another up B. Man. Oh,
good
man,
air
so
dodge.
close.
But still, this
Oh,
is
there we go.
Whoa!
Ooh, get that down air out of here, he says.
Off the
And
top
now-
of the ladder, and now
Oh,
again,
big combo.
looking great. Chris DPG, he can look for the suicides if he sees the opportunity now.
Yeah, I think he's just going to try to... Even trades are fine with him, too.
Yeah, Candy
I
has
feel
to-
like going for a double kill here and missing it would just be terrible for the mentality. So I think he's going to play it more safe here. Okay, good catch off the air dodge.
Yeah, Ike easy to make mistakes with. Your Candy, this is really a chance to put your Game & Watch to the test here. Can you slow it down? I love that option.
Yeah, no lead is safe against Candy Jack, though. He'll bring it back before he even realize it. Oh, good air dodge there. Oh my goodness, that chair lasts so long.
Yeah, great trapping here from Candy. And now can he find a
Can't
kill
grab
here?
that.
So many options available. With Chris DPG.
Oh, is it going to kill? 62!
Not
Not
quite.
quite,
Good
not quite.
DI and Candy good recover. Oh no! Oh, Chris isn't ready to punish though. Oh, that's so
smartly
huge.
landing on the platform. One more up B at the right spot could do it for the Ike. Nair to up air might do it as well. One up air might just do it. Dash attack, that would have done it. Here's the up B.
It's gonna be it. It's off the platform, but it goes
Ooh,
to the
not
far
even close.
corner.
Great DI. That's gonna do it
Oh!
though. Wow.
A huge win for Chris DPG. 2-1 over Candy Jack, and he is gonna shoot himself even higher towards the top of the seeding.
He has only lost 2 games this season so far. What were you saying about him not having a chance to win first?
Chris DPG clearly disagrees with me, and I am excited to see what is gonna come next for him as we head towards top 16, where I do expect this man to be making a much deeper run than he did last season. But that is going to be it for this first game, folks, so stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, my friends, welcome back to our second match of the night. We have Albino Joe against Zach Man 65 in what should be a very interesting matchup. Zach Man, obviously somebody who's a little on the rise, kind of progressing as a player from where we saw him last season. And Albino Joe, kind of a player who's in free fall, not looking very good this season. He's got a win on Bulletsword, but he's been kind of getting hammered in a lot of his other matches. But so far, he has reminded Zach Man why everyone talks about him like a top 8 threat is Joey is 0 to a lot to death right now. Albino Joe, is he back?
Maybe. Zach doesn't look like what just happened. I mean, this is kind of like a higher level player who's been struggling versus in the previous season, lower level player who's had a really good season so far. And so far, the higher level player who's struggling is putting on a clinic.
It's okay, Zach. I get nervous when beautiful women are beating the shit out of me too. But now he looks like he is getting into the beating the shit out mode himself here as he's finally starting to put things together. Joey,
that up smash is close.
Obviously not a guy who practices a ton. Definitely could get caught off guard by some of the PP weirdness in this matchup.
Yeah, besides from Belk, I don't know what he's seen from Plant. We'll see if this game doesn't turn out better for Zach if he brings out the Link. It's kind of early to be talking about that. There's still a lot of game left. We've seen Zach make a comeback against Huckleton before.
Yeah, and the big thing I'm watching out here for, Joey has a tendency to overcommit and gets caught with his pants down there. Good shield holding, and now Zach Man is absolutely in this game as he's racking up the damage.
Looks like Joey wanted to get the reflector out there, but didn't quite activate. But here we go. Zach bringing this game
This
back.
neutral from Zach is really good. He's catching Joey, who just refuses to ever take the safe option. Joey never goes to ledge. And once you kind of snuff that out, you can catch Joey making so many mistakes on his approach here. He's so safe sitting his shield and 0 to death. Who gives a damn? Zach Man brings it to last stock 0-0.
Yeah, if this game started with just without that 0 to death, Zach Man would be up a whole stock with how good he's playing. I think the key is going to be all about that spike ball. That's pretty much how he got a lot of the damage. We'll see if Joey can deal with it. Oh,
this is a big chance for Joey. Zach makes it back. That's huge. Oh my god.
A lot of rolls happening. These rolls are getting pretty slow.
These combos are so dirty.
It's the stalest rolls I've ever seen.
Oh man, these guys, you can feel the panic. Zach Man, he's not dead yet, but he's gotta be so careful on the landing. That's not quite a PP is heavy. PP on the ledge when he gets up. Oh, he's holding on by the. Oh no!
Oh, finally.
What a weird game.
Man, start out with Joey just absolutely dominating, then Zach Man dominating, and then Joey brought it back at the end once again.
That game was essentially
like 3 different games.
That is the clinic on how Albino Joe has played Smash literally since day 1 of Ultimate. When he is in advantage state, he can punish the hell out of you. He uses Palutena's tools very effectively a lot of the time and can accrue big leads. But his neutral is so bad. It is so bad relative to how strong some of his other game states are. So you can see these moments where he goes and he gets the big run and he's 0 to death you and it looks like he's going to run away with the game. And then he just teleports to center stage over and over and recovers into the spike ball and lets you claw it back. And it was beautiful. It was artistic. It was everything we love about Baddy Smash. I hope we get another banger game here in game 2.
Yeah, that when Zach was starting to bring it back, it was pretty much just all spike balls, and that'll add up really quickly. Got a few dash attacks, a down special in there. But once Joey kind of just stopped getting hit by the spike ball, that's when Zach had trouble finding the damage.
So we'll see here. You said maybe we see a Link in game 2. I got a feeling that the PP is sufficient if he wants to stick with the plants, but...
Yes. I did hear last week against Cax in his off-stream match, he did pull out the Link to get that victory.
By the way, it is 98-2 on the bets in favor of Albino Joe this game. Probably not shocking. 50-1 to give you the specific number of points.
I'm the one.
And it's gonna be Joker.
Joker.
Oh, nice.
I've never seen this before from Zach.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, obviously we said Joey, the problem, the neutral. Obviously Joker has a lot of very powerful tools in neutral. So we'll see how this goes. We head over to Hollow Bastion for game 2.
Yeah, this will be interesting. I wonder if Zach's looking to absorb some of the projectiles with Rebel's Guard to get Arsene quicker.
Yeah, it's absolutely an option against Joe.
Forward smash synergy there. Oh no, this is not a good start. There we go. Here comes Arsene.
Yeah, that was a nice Rebel's Guard.
Almost. Okay. And so far, not doing really your traditional Joker stuff. But he's getting some damage. Oh,
beautiful chase.
For a kill.
Yeah, beautiful chase up into the air there out of Albino Joe, and that is going to wipe away the first Arsene of this game.
And we're going to see what Zach can do without Arsene. He is losing, so I believe Arsene will load a little bit quicker.
There it is. Second
Zach
Arsene
is using his jumps pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's really big for both of these players. Just a lot of kind of panicky disadvantage here. But this is a really big Arsene. Zach, I feel like, needs to close out his stock here while he has the chance. Can he do something? Oh, Joey just barely makes it.
Almost. Oh, and Joey just getting a ton of mileage out of these explosive flames. Oh, Zach was at 69 for a second. Oh my goodness. Here comes an upper.
Arsene, beautiful Rebels Guard. He was dead if he didn't hit that. And he gets
Nice.
the punish. Gonna keep himself in this game.
Okay. We're going to see it. Can he start to get more mileage on this second stock, just like he did the last game?
The rolls.
It's like quick turn-based fighting. One person does something, the other person dodges, and then they keep switching roles. Okay, finds a side B. That damage will start to add up. Oh, the double.
The Albino Joe special, baby. Zachman is about to his second Arsene here. That's going to be the big one to watch for. If Joey can get this kill soon, or if Zachman's going to get a chance. Oh, that was bad. That was worse.
Okay. Oh,
my God.
man. Oh.
This is making me, like, ill.
I know.
Oh, good back
Okay,
there,
Arsene,
though.
here we go.
And Joey, you're going deep. You don't catch Joker very often there, but not ready to punish. Gets
Okay,
the grab.
forward throw it.
Go off
Flame?
the stage.
Nope.
Joey just loves doing that walk-off forward air that I don't think has ever hit.
Oh, it parried one. That's a multi-hit.
Is Zachman going to
down
lose
the
his
final
life
stock.
to the Candy Jack parry? Can he turn this one around?
Still more of the taking turns at the dodges. Oh, unfortunate for Zach there. The smash attack beat him to it.
Well, I think watch for it. I don't know if
Okay.
Zach is confident with the drag down, but this stage he's going to have the option if he can catch Joe going for his stereotypical high landings. So it ain't looking good. He does not know how to get down.
One more. Okay, good positioning. Oh, it looks like he back aired it. That's weird.
Yeah, this is looking
Well,
real
no
rough.
Arsene.
Real rough for Zachman here. Oh no, it doesn't latch.
No.
And Albino Joe is going to cleanly take this one 2-0. Going to stop the bleeding on his season here and move on with a pretty clean W.
Yeah, probably the best showing we've seen out of Joe so far yet this season. A little bit shaky gameplay from Zach. We've seen the plant do pretty well in previous weeks, but still one more week of the Baddy ladder left for both of these players to make their mark going into that final seeding phase.
Absolutely. So that's going to do it for this match, folks. Stick around. We'll be back in just a few minutes as seeding stage continues. All right, my friends, welcome back. We had to do some changing of the stream schedule. We moved Candy versus Wellens on stream. We're trying to get a hold of Kaiser at the moment. But beyond that, I am very excited to welcome to the booth for the very first time in Baddy Smash history, the one and the only, the fencing furry himself, Mr. Head Reaver.
Guys, it's me, your favorite furry.
Folks, let me know how volume is. Just because this is my first time getting Reaver in the booth. If he's a little quiet, I can easily turn him up. But here we go. A potential championship preview. There's hype here, man. This is Wellens' first game on stream of the season. For anyone that was not aware, he sliced his hand open and was healing for a while. And now he's healed.
Yeah, it was really nasty. I'm actually really shocked he's playing right now. I'm really pumped to see Candy Jack's Game & Watch on stream against a fellow contender for the champion or top 8.
Yeah, I think this might be a big day for Candy and the Game & Watches. He's going to get first blooded.
I have something for that. I wrote it all down.
What
if he was any more predictable, he'd be a spoiler for last year's movie.
Oh! Guys, look at he's so excited to be here. He had jokes ready.
I did homework.
I turned him up like a moment ago, just like Candy turned Wellens straight to dead. There's no punchline there. I fucked up.
A Gucci bag. Because he's a gator.
But no, I'm really excited about this matchup because I think that today's the day we find out if there's any hope here for this Game to Watch from Candy. As he's getting, some pretty challenging matchups here. Wellens and Chris DPG obviously lost to DPG earlier in a pretty major upset for the Penetrator. If he loses to Wellens as well, that may be the final nail in the coffin for this confidence with the Game to Watch.
As much as I think Candy is probably one of the better players in the league, hands down overall, I think Chris has gotten so much better at the game, and with Wellens being a little more predictable and injured, I think this is going to be a really breakout moment for both people.
Yeah, he's keeping it super close. I think a matchup like this really does play to Candy's strengths, but he has to be so careful not to make mistakes. Obviously, Wellens can finish him super early.
Wellens can finish him early at like 20 sometimes. The crown alone with the little pointed up smash that I always fall for because I know I can beat it, but I can never beat it.
Oh, and there's the catch. But we said there's a lot of pressure for Candy this match. There's a lot of pressure for Wellens as well. He's kind of making up some of the matches since he wasn't able to play the first 2 weeks. He's got a bit of a murderer's row here. And tonight is going to really impact where his seeding lines up as we head towards the top 16 Swiss.
Yeah, is he going to be in the back row, the window, the aisle? Is he going to get the peanuts first? Does he control the vents?
Bro, imagine if they gave King K. Rool the middle seat on the plane. Like, I would be so pissed if I was sitting next to that fucking croc in the middle seat.
He sees Donkey Kong coming down the aisle.
Ooh, and there it is, baby.
Stupid fucking Keymaster of that Game & Watch. I didn't know Kingdom Hearts had 3 characters in this game.
I hate Game & Watch so much.
Dude, there's 5 dimensions in this game, and I don't like 2 of them.
But here we go, Candy. Just a great sequence of events here. As, he gets Wellens caught mashing, gets him with the Gimp. And Candy jacks the first game straight from the jaws of defeat here.
That was super, super rough. I've been there in that situation so many times, and Wellens was just, you know what? He tore open the stitches there. He was really mashing and trying to get out of that.
So we'll see here. What will be the what will we get for game 2? By the way, I did just get our confirmation. We will have Kaiser ready to roll on stream for the next match. So it will be a back-to-backer from Wellens against some top talents.
I almost want to say Candy might switch to Link if he is feeling it, just for maybe a safe stock, because he might think that he could take Wellens pretty easily with his Link. He's done it before. Maybe
he doesn't want Wellens to get the data on what his Game to Watch plays like.
Back air turtle, front air bomb. There's a lot of data to download.
Who in the world could have seen this stereotypical Game & Watch gameplay coming?
There's not a lot of data. That character's whole game could fit on a TID 5. Looks great too.
By the way, folks, I
Graphics
forgot to double check after I turned Reaper up, but hopefully we're sounding pretty good. Let me know if not. I will turn him up a second time. This is going to be a second matchup.
Oh, I could just get louder.
You could do it again.
Oh boy, howdy! I'm getting louder.
That's yeah. This is what we like.
I hope they like me.
They do. They voted you the hero.
That's right. Those
You know who's not the hero? Neither of these players. No one really wants these players to win. Candy,
I want them
because
both to win.
no one but Reaver. Reaver, that's like saying like their mothers want them to win. I'm sorry, but Candy plays very jackable Smash, and Welland's like, no, there are no Croc fans but other Croc players, okay?
I really like the John Cena chair, and I really like the cannonball, okay?
It's Reaver, you have... Oh, what's the most polite way to talk about your taste? Anyway, so these guys, great advantage they hear from Welland's, really bringing the heat to Candy right now.
Candy's doing a good job staying alive. Game Watch at 132.
Woo!
Damn it, I didn't mean to do it.
Well, was that your first caster curse?
It was my first caster curse.
That's so exciting.
Candy, what are we now?
He lets you stay in his house, and you did that to him. That's so brutal, man.
I know. I stayed at his house. I brought him a housewarming gift and all sorts of stuff. And then Kids was still the best house guest.
Well, yeah. So, really, Welland's doing work here. This is he's looking like the man who made a finals last season. And you said maybe he wouldn't want, or Candy wouldn't want to give away any more data on his gameplay here. Well, maybe he shouldn't have.
It's looking like that with Wells coming out with these Croc back airs, which aren't the coolest move of Croc. He's using them really good. And that crown edge guard and that belly. Oh my god, that belly. Freaking love it.
Yeah, this is now incredibly uphill for a turnaround to occur here for Candy. I love the patience out of Welland's here. He knows he doesn't need to take any risks here. Just be methodical, close this one out. You can pretty much do it with good luck at this point. This is the Croc, so he doesn't need the tech. But he is going high, and that is going to be a stock here for Candy.
When the Croc meets the turtle, it's turtle time.
Oh, good
or
night.
something. Oh. Damn it. I was mid-saying something clever.
Welcome to commentary. It's the game always happens faster than you want it to, even when it's a little on the slow side. But Reaver, welcome to the caster booth. Welcome to your first game 3.
This is super exciting. I cannot express all my joy and containment and other words that mean nice things.
So we'll see here. Is Candy going to make that Swapperino now, or is this still a commitment to Game & Watch? I think
if he doesn't... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think I stand by what I was saying last game, which is I think Candy, it's not that vital for him to get the win in these seeding games. And so I wouldn't be shocked if he's going to stay with the Game & Watch. Obviously, he's won a game in this matchup. No matter how brutal that game 2 was, like, he clearly can get wins here.
Of course, Candy is just, once he puts his mind to something, he'll really just stick with it, and that's kind of like his biggest threat. He says his mental isn't, the best. I think his mental's like rock hard steel.
Yeah, I mean, his style of gameplay, which is to play slow and methodical, it lends itself really well to your mental staying rooted and being kind of hard to shake. And I don't think Candy's that shakeable. And that's why he is such a consistent threat against, I mean, Candy just beats you if you are not one of the 3 or 4 best players in the league, right? He never loses to players he shouldn't lose to.
No, he's super consistent in everything he does in terms of his standing, his play style, his everything. And I think right now all he needs to do is kind of get those guaranteed combos, those guaranteed predictions, and just bury F smash the Croc and just get it.
And he clearly liking his chances here on Final Destination.
Final destination is the question in our heads.
Good job. Welland's turning it around here, keeping things even. This is a very, very slow and methodical gameplay here for these two.
I think Welland's might,
Ooh!
like I was gonna say, win out on these ledge trappings, but Candy with this respawn coming into midfield, I think he's going to edge him out.
Yeah, these ledge situations are just really hard for Candy. There's no room for error because so much of the Croc will kill him.
Yeah, but he's got this turtle, and its name is Franklin, and it's going to do some work right now.
I didn't know the turtle had a name. That's interesting.
I don't actually think its name is Franklin. It does actually have a name, though.
You gotta commit to the Bear Reaper. You don't ever own up to being incorrect on stream. I've never done it once. I've been casting for 13 years.
Yeah, you've never done it once. There's a few times I think it would have been the best play for you, but I respect it.
Yeah, just like Candy respecting the options, playing slow, keeping it close.
Wellens has a pretty good lead on Candy right now, but man, being big and heavy against Game Watch, it's like, just go ahead and take your 50 damage and then you can start playing. Especially with that tuna fish barrel. That tuna fish barrel is just so impressive. You can't really get past it unless you're better than me.
Both of these players can say that. They are. As we are up to a dead even game here. Very methodical. This game going significantly slower than the last one here, as we're already... I think the last game was over by this timer.
Yeah, it's already 3 minutes in, basically. 2 stocks left. Not even really kill percents, but not kill percents. I would hold an F smash here, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, good shield pressure from Candy there. It always has the buffer. I think he's fine, but...
Clark has such a good recovery.
I shit a little.
Good thing he had that tag team gymnastics cue buddy people in his pocket. Words are hard.
Yeah, but just great nooch. How many times is he gonna down air and realize it doesn't actually hit him when he's recovering? And
he'll find it eventually.
Oh! It was mash percent, so he had to go for the read. He doesn't read right, and this is so scary. These guys are so high percents, recovering so low. So much could kill for both directions here. Oh, the super armor in the air. Are you kidding me? Oh, and there it is.
That was really good. If someone had something written down, it would be get ready for the hype train, ladies and gentlemen.
And there it is. The down smash comes out. Only a few percentage separating these two players.
Looking really good. The John Cena chair into bomb. WWE would take notes.
Yeah, this is a matchup. I mean, this may literally determine the seed difference between these two players, the winner here. A lot of stakes on this stock, at least as much as there can be in this seeding stage here. Candy getting some damage, but we saw that last stock. A little bit of damage is nowhere near enough.
Yeah, but K-Rool is... Well, just being a little more cautious, and I think Candy's taking advantage of that because Candy's playstyle has just been rock solid, consistent. I think Wellens is trying to take some more safer options here.
Yeah, Candy's doing a good job of keeping that shield pressure when Wellens is playing safe, but that is why the Croc scares us. One mistake and it ends. And Wellens, welcome back to Baddy Smash, gets a huge win over Candy Jack.
You hate to see it, but 3 dimensions are better than 2 in certain situations, and that 2-frame get up belly smack is one of them.
That means that is going to do it for that match, but stay tuned, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Kaiser versus Wellens coming up next. All right, my friends, welcome back to our next matchup of the night. We've got Kaiser versus Wellens. Wellens coming in hot off a big win against Candy, going up against Kaiser, who has been looking incredibly on point so far this season.
Yeah, Kaiser's been looking just as good as that wolf skin, because that is the best wolf skin in the game, hands down. Matches the claws, matches the blaster. It's a good one. My favorite part about this matchup is going to be probably how many times is Kaiser going to side B the ledge. Because if it was me, I would do it every single time.
Ooh, Wellens picking up right where he left off, and that is a brutal first stock here for the Crocodile.
That Crocodile's belly man is the killer of men, the widower of women.
Oh, I like that. I like that option.
You like that? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I'm sorry. Sorry, I should have known better.
I'm sorry, baby. I don't mean to hurt you like that.
Oh, you think I'm clever? You think I'm okay. Ooh, the belly.
Oh, but Rock just too heavy. Would have killed a lot of characters there. Not the king, but that will get you killed by the king. And Wellens.
Stop letting it happen.
I didn't even get to talk about storylines here. There we go. Kaiser does get a big kill, but this is one of those matchups where Wellens, if you are the hype, this is a match you're supposed to win.
I think he's the hype. I think he's going to win it. I think Kaiser is going to take this first game as kind of like a warm-up. I can almost see him kind of going into the flow of everything. Because I can just...
Oh, man.
He's getting mashed. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, not enough to kill, but... all right.
There's one.
Just got to do that a few more times. This game is not over. Oh, option.
It's looking real good. If you were the Croc, but Kaiser's a fighter, and I'm so sorry.
The fighters eventually die, and Wellens gonna cleanly blink and you missed it. A quick 2 minutes. Hey, I mean that's longer than some of us last. Like,
listen, Kaiser's shoes are probably still on right now. Like, he probably like ran in, slapped the switch down. He's got his shoes on. His keys are dangling. Like, he doesn't even have his like wolf eye patch on either. Like, he's not even in sync with the character. He's just working out the struggles, and this next game is gonna be completely different. Unless.
So is this where we see the Joker, or this Kaiser give it another shot?
I don't know. I might. Oh man, I'm yawning. Help me. Oh man. I don't know. I want to see Wellens DK, truth be told. He has a pocket DK and he won't show it, and I think he should. You know what I think Wellens should also show? His lovely face. Because I love that lovely face of Wellens. It's a lovely Wellens face.
It is a lovely Wellens face. And can he take himself to his lovely Wellens place and close this set out 2-0? We will see. If he picks up where he left off, I think he will. And Kaiser went it down. This man's a PS2 man. I respect it.
It's one of the classic ones for a reason. I like the green. I play Green Inkling. Shout out to Wang.
Wang's enduring legacy of picking to the color of the stage. There's a better legacy than most players that Baddy Smash ever get.
Yeah, I'd rather have that one than the one I got, truth be told. Kaiser's doing some good platform controlling. He's feeling comfy. He's feeling good. Down throw into super cool wolf combo that I totally know and won't make up. Up smash classic. Double up smash, double classic. Ooh. With the back air. Told you. Told you.
This man has a pulse.
If you're Wellens right now, you're taking that hit on the shoulder. And you're gonna do the down smash belly flop.
Yeah, I don't think
Kaiser's not giving up.
You don't worry too much if you're Wellens here. You know how hard it can be for Kaiser to secure these kills and how easy it can be for you to cheat your way towards them.
Heavies never cheat.
That was honest. That was an honest kill. I'll give him that.
I want to see some like cool side B off stage final kill from Kaiser. I want to see some cool back air dunks from Wellens. I want this game to be hype.
I also want this game to be hype. This game one a little too easy for Wellens. I want to see him work for it. And Kaiser, you know, this is a chance to prove yourself. You know, to steel yourself after how rough that game one went. Obviously, Kaiser's riding a bit of hype right now. I think everyone feels like he has improved from last season where he played really well. And, you know, if the next step is to start bringing the business to guys like Wellens. You know,
I think Kaiser can do it. I think Wellens is also just out here hitting these F smashes and down smashes and just proving that he really good. You should all give him a chance.
Yeah, King. The King is a very on points online character. Obviously, Wellens would smoke me like a pork butt offline as well. But let me take my shots.
Smoke you like that delicious pork butt with a little bit of Hawaiian pineapple. Kaiser's gonna get this dunker back here.
Yeah, Kaiser's still very in this if he can just find this kill. Especially while he's got this corner pressure. He's got a lot of options here, really making Wellens work for it. There's so much that'll kill now. I love it. Call him out for waiting too long. He was feeling a little too comfortable, and Kaiser is absolutely in this game.
Kaiser's patience is just incredible to me. I would try back air and like at least right off the get, if not kept doing it. And he was just playing the patient game and did really, really well.
And now this is a dicey situation for him, though. All right, he's racking up damage, but he is... A lot of things will kill him here, as we've seen over the course of this match. And you can see, when in doubt, Kaiser knows to go back to those lasers, racking up a lot of damage. Can he do anything in the corner, making this hard for Wellens?
Playing patient.
He whipped!
Playing patient. Down smash.
I would
taste of his own medicine.
I would have gone off stage and died doing something stupid there so many times.
I would have done the same thing.
Now here is the scary zone, and he calls him out! Oh, Kaiser, can he clutch this? Wrong read.
Give him the taste of the thighs. Give him a thigh.
Oh my god, these shields are getting so low, but Kaiser calls him out on the ledge! And Kaiser, after getting humiliated in game one, gets it up for game two, and we've got a back-to-back game 3 for the Wellens.
My one-man wave.
Just absolutely kicks him in the dick there on that platform. You love to see.
That was so good. Kaiser played so patient, and he was just... like you said, I would have gone for like the back air, stage spike, probably off the rip, if not the second option. And Kaiser just stayed at ledge and played that patient game, and it paid off in spades.
Yeah, there were a lot of chances there for Kaiser to get choked, and he did not. Credit to him. It can be incredibly hard to do in that matchup, and you love to see, why get shook when you can just win? There's your free coaching for the week, folks.
I'm writing it down.
We head to game 3 here. I expect the same characters. The only question is, what stage will it be? It is Wellens' stage pick, and obviously there are some very heavy, friendly stages in Baddy Smash.
Ring Stadium, come on.
It would not shock me.
Boo. Sorry, I'm
but
biased.
a lot of good combos there for Wellens off that platform. Wellens, I think, is taking these games very seriously today. He wants to show up on the Baddy Smash season debut.
Yeah, he's hurt his hand, but you will not hurt his pride, as this man's pride is unbellyable. That was clever somewhere.
And that was not clever. A Kaiser tries to cheat with the Nair, gets called out, and now, again, Kaiser going to be facing an uphill battle. Can he do it?
I hate getting poked with that little crown, because it was like the crown off the pickle of SpongeBob, and I hate that guy. The guy, looked like a pickle.
Oh no, he didn't have his jump. Oh, man.
Kaiser will find something out of this.
I don't know. This is now Scary Terry time. Oh, I love Wellens trying to call that out there.
Would have been sick. Kaiser with the feeds, they never let him down. Kaiser doing stuff. Wellens also doing stuff. I'm bad at casting.
Oh man, hey, all right though. The stuff. Stalling. Oh, all right, come on.
Once I get up here.
Oh, this is so scary. He's reading the rolls, and I think Kaiser is... Oh. Welcome to
Guys, there's
Stomp
greedy-
City.
Well, in reading rolls, using his rolls, his fat rolls. It was a belly joke. Funny.
Yeah, he's getting rolled right now, but he can afford to get rolled a few times. Oh man, it's not gonna be a 3-stock, is it, Kaiser? You're better than that.
He's got this. I also think Wellens might also have this.
I also, if I had to bet, it would be on Wellens here. But man, would it be cool to be wrong.
It would be cool to be wrong. Wellens is playing this patient game.
Come on, guys, just 1 stock, please.
You got it,
Dude,
man.
it's that. Oh! At least he's holding on to the stock for a really long time. Oh!
He's patiently.
There it is! No 3-stock!
Reverse 3-stock. Come on, let's go.
Alright, you can die happy now. Or
Guys,
you
will
can
never die.
Oh,
So freaking sorry.
incredible. Oh man, what a strange series, but Wellens favorited for a reason. He is going to close that one out. Welcome back to Baddy Smash. We're happy to see you. Whole and healthy and two-handed again, and he is going to match his hands with his wins here. 2 wins on stream in his Baddy Smash return. Stick around, folks. We'll be back in just a minute with more Baddy Smash. All right, my friends, welcome back to Baddy Smash. We've got our next matchup of the night. Hook Resets versus Richard.
I'm so pumped for this one.
Me too.
Cal has been practicing so freaking hard. I think Cal is like, if not #1 or #2 people who I've seen just improve so much.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of hype on Cal coming into the season. If you play in these practice games, which, like you said, he is in a lot of. He really plays well in a lot of practice games, but I do think he's a player that feels some of the most nerves when these games count, and especially so when they're on stream. So I'm constantly really excited to see what his games are going to look like, because I've seen what he can do when he's on.
When he's on, and it's so freaking impressive. It's suffocatingly so.
And on the other hand, we have Rich, who, you know, a Baddy Smash stalwart, had a pretty disappointing last season. I believe he finished 13th, which is well below where he'd expect to be. And he's been a little slow, and hey, I like it out of Cal. Accelerate the game.
Let's go, Cal. I gotta call my bartender for my wedding. That is tonight.
You're getting married tonight. Congratulations.
I'm not, but thank you.
Tell Hannah I said congratulations.
I will expressively tell her you said it, but might not bring up your name for legal reasons.
What?
What? You know what you said.
She likes me.
She does like you. She likes that job. But Rich with these wolf combos is what I'm really liking and would like to put a ring on it. Am I right?
Yes, this is the cleanest wolf I have seen in multiple minutes. There's just a beautiful second stock there. Rich really settling in, starting to abuse some of Cal's tendencies here. Now Cal, be put to the test. I was saying earlier, you know, Rich, I think he's had a little bit of a disappointing season. You know, he's gotten some of the wins you'd expect, but he's had some losses that I don't think he feels great about. I think the man's been in a little bit of a character crisis.
I think since last season, he has equally worked on things that he would like to improve on and play less. So he's in this weird situation where fundies are maybe lacking, but like specialty tech is like growing. I don't know. He's always really good in weird, good ways.
Yeah, he's a very unpredictable player, but currently he's being unpredictable by just getting bodied here. His Cal's racked up so much damage. He goes for the gimp. I like the try, but he doesn't get anything.
If I was Cal right there, I would have lost the game, but I would have gotten the dunk, which is a moral victory.
Reaver, you gotta play for real victories instead.
Why would I do
You're
such
a reigning,
thing?
you're a reigning top 8 player in the #1 seed of the league. You have expectations, okay? But Cal, another player we have expectations for, doing a good job. He's staying cool as cold steel, running this game back.
Cal is being very patient. Cal is one of those people where, like, once you play like 400, 500 hours against him, you can start seeing his strategies change up. So his transmission needs oiled a little bit, but man, once it starts going and revving, it's just impossible to slow down. But Rich is finding a good old monkey wrench for it.
Yeah, brutal back air and just great spacing here. Out of Richard, that's greedy but not punished.
Wolf with his little swords on his hands, and Cloud with his big old sword in both his hands. And
now here's a chance. He's got the limits. He's got the advantage. Good shield for Rich.
Break it. Break it, Cal.
That would be so clutch. Oh! Just barely mistimed on the read, and Blaze will close out game 1.
I didn't look at your DM. Blaze is so good at like clutching stuff out. He either loses and you're like, oh, or he wins and you're like, yeah, that's it. Get him, boy. You got it.
I don't think you're allowed to get him, boy.
I can't do a get him, boy.
I think that's considered offensive. But you know what else is offensive is Wolf. I fucking hate this character. I hate a lot of characters. I don't hate Wolf that much, actually. That's a lie.
I do.
You know who I do hate, folks? Yeah. This one right here.
Say it.
It's just between me and the folks on stream, Reaver. You got the stream up?
Okay. Click. Yes.
That one right there.
Oh. Okay, that's fair.
I wanted to go into the character select and just do a real big ol' Steve again, but I'm like worried they'll start by mistake because no one would expect me to just hop out of the spectator stands because that would be irresponsible, and I am not irresponsible. Just like Blaze not going to irresponsibly make a bad character swap like he did in week 1 against me. He's going to stick with the character that won. He's going to try to close this out 2-0.
Gross. Take it from me. Swap. They'll love you.
Now we're gonna put on some Persona music, see if his anime weeb power can come through here and get him the win with the honorary anime swordsman.
It's another Kingdom's Heart character, so I'm really appreciative of that. Rich, however, I think also has I think Wolf is the weebiest Star Fox character. Man, they are trading blow for blow. Not a single person can
Nice.
out from the other one except that guy. They are just doing so good at not hitting each other and hitting each other at opportune times. And that is Smash Brothers.
Yeah. One thing Cal's gonna really work on some of these jumps when he's way safe over the stage. He just blows his double jump in no man's land. Rich hasn't punished him yet. That's gonna work.
Rich won't do that. Rich is a good guy.
Oh, welcome to Whip City! Oh no, it was all a setup!
Get with the old whatever that thing spells out. Am I right?
I don't speak Japanese.
I don't speak. Yeah, I can barely read English.
Are you like dyslexic in every language? Like, if you just learned another, like, different language, would you not be? Like, would Japanese characters just work for you?
First of all, that back air is working for Rich.
Whoa!
But yeah, I order pork sweet and sour. Yeah.
I do like pork sweet and sour.
I do love my pork sweet and sour.
Rich, just not finding much here. Cal holding on to the stock for so long. 180 and counting. No good on the laser. And now, oh, I love it! Yes! Use that big ass brain, Cal!
I'm gonna tattoo his name on my ass.
Oh, Cal is too long for me to fit down there. I'd have to go with something shorter.
On your ass?
Anyways, so we got a great lead for Cal here. That was really smart on the fly decision makings. Somebody should clip that because I think Cal's gonna be really proud of that one. Now
that
he is in the driver's seat and he's driving fast. He's driving furious.
It's that Cal transmission.
Have you ever seen Fast and the Furious 12?
No, but I bet it has a Cadillac.
So there's actually there's a Super Smash Brothers tournament in that. Actually, Cal was in that movie. It was really cool.
Amazing. He's never once brought that up.
He's a humble man, unlike us.
Unlike this back air is gonna humble his face.
Yeah, oh, Cal gets humbled at the ledge there, and Rich again staying cool, and now Cal with the potential to have thrown a pretty nice lead here as this game has sped up a lot and really played into Richard's hands.
Richard handing out humble bumbles. And if I wouldn't have mumbled that, it would have been real funny.
Hey, it's okay. We'll work on your throw skills, girl boss. All right, though. But here we go. Chance for something big here. Good jump from Rich, but oh, good call out from Cal. Bro, these dudes tossing their shooty beam the wrong way is just sending me. This is a good chance. Oh, and he goes for it. I love the attempt, but Rich is scared shitless until he finds the shit and shits his pants. Cal's gonna force a game 3.
That was really good.
Thank you. I was really proud of that one, and then you didn't react.
I'm processing a lot here in front of a lot of people, and I don't want to look dumb.
It's normal. Yeah, no, I sometimes people ask me like, Swift, how do you like come up with these things? I'm like, if I could teach it, I would. My brain just works in weird ways. Like, you gotta just enjoy it. That's all I can say there. Just like all you can do is enjoy Super Smash Brothers Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. I am super excited to get another Game 3 here in my commentary block, as this has been a pretty good opening block.
This has been a really good opening block. You get the Croc stuff, you get the Game & Watch stuff, we're getting a lot of Wolf, we're seeing Cal go for these crazy offstage. I would have died there, just so we're clear. I don't even know what happened. I knew he went off stage. I thought he was going to try side view, but he actually was just going for the whole fake the whole time. Would have tricked me 10 out of 10 times. In regards to Rich, looks up notes real quick. I've seen
Did
Jello
you
with better
know
defense
he
mechanisms,
plays
but-
like Incineroar and Shulk? You think he's going to play Incineroar here?
No, I think he's just going to, yeah.
Wow, bold of you to say it after he hit start.
I'm slow. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to come up with something. Just delay long enough until you sound smart.
You're my favorite 12-minute mile runner. So we got Game 3 coming in here. Cal, I don't want to say moral victory. Like, I think if you're obviously, like, you could, if you're Kale and you're a stock rising player, you could look at that as a moral victory. But I don't think you should be settling for moral victories in this one. I think you should be settling for real victories, and you have the chance to get one.
I think Cal is now feeling himself. I think it takes to get that Cadillac up. It takes about a win to really just get it driving and going and feeling really good. And I think Cal's going to show that off right now. Rich, however, is proving to be the AAA of Cadillac. More car puns as he goes for the stop in this traffic combo.
Yeah, the one thing I really want to see Rich just abuse grab more. Cal does have a tendency when he's feeling any pressure to really sit and shield, and he can be abused pretty badly if you just run grab him a lot.
Yeah, but if you're off by even a second, that cloud up, he's going to come out and just punish you. So you got to be pretty precise, even with a good safe option like grab on a shield.
And Cal, beautiful pressure there, is going to draw the first blood, and this is going to stay close.
It's going to stay close. How dare these guys interrupt us as we're trying to be cool and impressive. These chicks.
Oh, man. This has been a fun block, Reaper. I'm glad we got you in here.
Good. I'm glad, too. I'm not sweating or anything. I'm sweating a lot. I'm really nervous. It's fine.
Well, I think these players are sweating a lot, too, because you can see the nerves coming out. These has so much shield pressure here. No one's hit in a very long time here. But Cal got the limit again. What will he get? Absolutely nothing.
Rich is over here. I can just hear Rich inner monologue. I can't read. Your side B won't mean anything. What? How will these...
Whoa! Called out!
Read him like a pop-up book.
And now Cal is on the verge here of his biggest win yet in Baddy Smash.
If you're Rich in this position, you're sweating because now at this moment, it's real. You got to turn it up and stay turned up.
This is real because at this point, like, we start talking about how Rich hasn't been that guy in 2 years. If Rich loses this matchup, he will start hearing the slander. And unfortunately for him, there is an hour-long podcast for him to be slandered upon each and every week.
If he loses this, I'm taking a seat. He's off the cast.
And you can see, oh, he's feeling, oh, and this is a chance. What can Cal get here? Okay, good defense from Rich, but no, he is out of mistakes to make. Cal, you could tell he wanted that spike.
You wanted it? Cal is trying to feel him out. Rich is playing patient now, but Cal is just not going to let him have the breathing room that Rich desperately deserves with a style footstool.
Oh, but there we go. The patience pays off, and Rich, he is down, but he is not out.
You can see the future in that one good eye of his.
Oh, but this is so much pressure. He has to go high. The stage is just, it feels like it's so hard for Wolf. I don't know what the rationale for picking this was.
The rationale was to get us a good game for stream. Thanks, Rich.
Well, he's doing that. He is running this one back. A nice clank, a grab. Can he do a combo? He's got to be careful. The limit is ready. Oh, Reaver.
Oh, one good. Oh, he can still do it with a regular side B.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
Rich knows this.
Yeah, he's got a lot of ways to kill here. Rich is playing so patient. Cal, I love him trying to chip away at this limit charge. Get another one back on deck. Only a little bit of chip damage. Oh, the dropout sets up the smash, and Cal is gonna get the biggest win of his life.
His reflexes reminded me of a sloth on vacation. That was the last one I wrote down.
Oh, beautiful stuff. Hook resets the expectations, gets the win, and is inching his way towards the top 16.
It's the Cadillac season, if I've ever seen it.
Man, that was, what a beautiful match. That was awesome. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy for Cal. That's a really big win. And that is a man starting to capitalize on the hype. I hope that his journey does not end here, and I do not think that it will. Meanwhile, Rich gonna have some soul searching See if he maybe finds a different furry creature to play in the future. But that is going to do it for us, folks. Oh, we do have a stream swap coming up here, so if you're new to Baddy Smash, you'll probably see the stream go down for a split second. It should come back up, but as always, if it does not come back up, hit that F5 button. You know where to find it. Folks, it has, as always, been an absolute pleasure to take your valuable time from you. I've had a lot of fun casting. Reaver, do you have any parting words for the audience?
There was a tournament where it was items on only, and it wasn't streamed, and the winner of that stream was in fact